What's up, guys? It's your girl Leanna here, and right now I'm going to make a video about my brand new tongue piercing that I just got here. So before I talk about my tongue piercing that I got here, I just want to quickly just go over I am actually moving very soon, so once I do, hopefully the lighting will be so much better. I'm just throwing this video together really quick so that I can have something to post, because I know I haven't posted in a hot minute. So I'm just using this time. I know the lighting is bad, but like I said, when I move, I'm gonna have a much better space and the lighting will be much better. So I'm definitely excited to post more videos and be more consistent with it and have a better lighting. So now that all that is aside, let's go straight into this video. So I am going to talk about my tongue piercing that I got right here. So again, this is what it looks like. So I just got my tongue pierced exactly 1 week and 1 day ago, so that would be 8 days. So this is day 8 that I have my tongue pierced. I just got it done last week and I love it so far. It looks really cute. I love the way it looks on me. It goes well with the rest of my piercings, so I'm a big fan of that. So it is still in the process of healing right now, since I've only had it for a week right now. But I just wanted to use this video just to talk a little bit about how my healing process has gone so far. Within this past week, it's been pretty interesting. So I'm just going to give a brief timeline from last week to now, what has happened in between then, how my piercing has worked, how it's worked out for me. So last weekend, day 1. I got it pierced around 8 o'clock or something at night. I went over there, and that's the place that I normally go to. I got my nose, my belly button, my dermal pierced there. I get all my piercings there. I trust them. They're really good at what they do. So just so you guys know, also, if you're getting your tongue pierced, getting a tongue piercing is a very serious piercing. If you cannot just go to your friends and have them just shove a needle up your tongue. That's not how it works. Your tongue is a very thick muscle, so if they're not piercing it in the right place, you can I think get paralyzed or in your tongue, something like that. Granted, I don't know exactly what'll happen, but all I know is the consequences can be very severe because it is in your mouth. If you're not getting that professionally done or by somebody that knows exactly what they're doing, the consequences can be dire. So I'm just telling you right now, please make sure that you get it done at a tattoo shop or by someone that is a professional. Anyways, so I went to the tattoo shop. The guy was really cool, really chill. Honestly, the piercing itself did not hurt at all. I was expecting it to hurt a lot more, especially because the tongue is so thick. I was expecting it to hurt like hell, but honestly, he just shoved a needle right through and it was done. Very easy, very simple. He pierced it from the bottom up, so he just took it from the bottom, just stuck it straight through, put the bar in. It was literally done within like 10 seconds. The one cool thing that was really fun about it too is that I actually went with my best friend. Me and my girl, we just got them pierced together, so we have experienced the pain throughout this week together, so it's been really cool to share that experience. But anyway, so she came with me, we got it done, we left. The sensation afterwards, I was talking a little bit weird, but it wasn't, I was just talking weird because it feels different at first. It feels like there's something in your mouth, which obviously there is, but it just feels, it's a different sensation in your mouth. It takes a little bit of getting used to. The pain of it throughout the rest of that night was honestly very minimal. It did not really hurt getting it done and going around. It didn't hurt. It was just sore, of course. I mean, it's a thick muscle that you're getting pierced, so it was a little bit sore. I remember trying to move my tongue like upwards, like that. Doing that was like really hard. It hurt really bad at the bottom for me if I tried to like move it. So obviously when you get it pierced right away, try not to move it too much because your tongue will get very sore. But as long as you're not moving it around too much, it doesn't really hurt that bad. I actually took a video of myself on the first day. I'm going to pop just a very short scene of me when I got it done. Now keep in mind, this video is some trash. I look really bad in it, but don't worry about it. It's just so you can see what it looked like and how it felt, how it was talking. That's it. So let me show y'all a quick clip of that. So this is day 1 of me getting my tongue pierced. I just got it done probably like 2 hours ago, so this is how it looks. I really like it so far. I don't mean to sound weird, like if I have like a little lisp or anything. It's definitely a new experience. It does feel kind of weird. It feels like there's something in my mouth. But overall, it doesn't feel too bad. I like it. I love the piercing itself. I love it a lot. I hear the next few days are going to be really bad, so we'll see how it goes. So far, the piercing itself didn't hurt at all. Right now it feels fine. The actual pain of it right now is probably like a 2 out of 10 right now. It doesn't really hurt. It's just sore right now. It kind of feels, like I said, it feels like there's something in my mouth. It's honestly, the pain though is like only a 2 out of 10. It's not bad at all. So now that you guys have seen that portion of how I felt during the first day, like I said, my talking wasn't too weird. It just feels a little bit weird, like there was something in my mouth. But the pain itself wasn't that bad at all. Then the next day came. The next day, it was pretty sore. Day 2, it was pretty sore, and eating was definitely a struggle. So I went to Giant, just my local grocery store, and I just got a bunch of soups, all liquid types of foods and drinks. I drank a lot, but not alcohol, but obviously drank just a lot of fluids, liquids. Me personally, I don't really eat like too heavy anyways, so the food problem with eating wasn't too hard for me. I just stuck with soups, and so me and my, I don't want to say not so smart because I am smart, but me and my silly self decided to try to eat Nutella on the second day. Yeah, not the best idea. Do not try to eat Nutella when you get a brand new piercing in your mouth. That's like the dumbest thing you can do. Anything thick, honestly. Any thick products that you have to use your tongue to help like chew every single piece is not a good idea. So no peanut butter, no Nutella, no any of that. But anyways, food itself. Let's stick back to what I originally was talking about. Food wasn't too hard. Like I said, I just stuck with liquids. I stuck with a lot of I actually drank a lot of the breakfast essential drinks, like those I don't even know what they're called, but like the meal replacement food drinks. I drank those. It worked perfectly fine for me. I just stuck with soups, but don't make it too hot. Don't drink anything too hot. That was the only thing that was a little bit difficult for me, because I do like to drink teas and coffees, which I like to make mine really hot. So I definitely, when I could still drink my teas and coffees, but I had to drink it at kind of like a regular temperature. I couldn't have it hot, which made it taste, obviously it tastes the same, but it's just not as fulfilling when it's nice and hot. So I just had to keep it very warm. So in terms of the cleaning portion, after I eat anything, well, now that it's week 1, it's a lot easier for me to eat normal foods. I'm starting to go back to normal. But anyways, regardless of me eating normal food now versus just a few days ago when I had to eat only liquid foods, you always have to clean your piercing. Because this piercing is very easy to get infected since it is in your mouth, and a lot of piercings like to get infected in an environment that is warm and moist. Moist, such a funny word. But anyways, your mouth is like a primary candidate for infections because there is a hole in your mouth. You have to think about that. So that being said, you have to clean out this piercing like all the time. What I did was, and I'm still doing now, every time that I eat anything, drink anything, I use 2 things actually to help rinse my mouth. So this one I use more when I am actually eating heavier foods and stuff that I feel like it's getting stuck in my tongue. I use this Listerine right here, the original brown one. So I definitely recommend this specific Listerine if you are going to get a mouthwash, just because when you are doing mouthwash for your tongue piercings, this is just what I've heard from most people, my friends, everybody has always said, do not get the ones with alcohol. If you're going to do a mouthwash, definitely do this one just because it has the least amount of alcohol, but it cleans a lot inside of your mouth. So this is definitely the best option here. Like I said, I use this one more when I'm eating heavy food. It's just, it helps a lot in terms of making my mouth feel a lot cleaner, and I feel like it's getting all the gunk out of my tongue piercing. So the second thing that I use is this sea salt soak rinse that I made right here. So I followed what a tongue piercer online said to buy a non-iodized sea salt. So it has to be 100% pure, 100% natural. Do not get iodized salt. Make sure it's non-iodized. And make sure it is sea salt, because I almost made the mistake of just getting regular salt, I think, and that wouldn't have worked. So 100% natural, non-iodized sea salt. Use about 4 tablespoons, he said, and just put it into distilled water. Make sure that if you're going to do a gallon, make sure you get distilled. So just get that distilled water, pour about 4 tablespoons or so in there, shake it up, and this is what I live by. I use this regularly just throughout the day. I might do it right now. Not on camera, but I'm going to do it as soon as I finish this video. I've been using this just for this past week. It's been used pretty frequently, as you see. It's definitely a good way just to quickly rinse out your mouth. Overall, the pain of it throughout this week was not as bad as I expected it to be, just because I've heard a lot of horror stories about tongue piercings, and that's one reason why I was debating about it for a while, because I just heard so much about, like, for just some people, that those first few days are like hell, and they are like bedridden. They cannot move, they don't want to go anywhere because they can't talk, they can't move their mouth. Anything they do, it's just like a horrible sensation. Everything hurts. I personally didn't have it that badly. Luckily, I don't know if that's just me or if people are exaggerating, but for me, the pain was not that bad. I would say the worst day for me was probably the 3rd and the 4th day, just because my tongue was so sore and so thick. I could feel it. My tongue was like hella swollen. Right now, it's gone down so much more. Like, my tongue is at its normal size, but I don't know if you guys saw in the first video that I had posted about my first day, it was really thick. It definitely got really swollen. So anyways, those 3rd and 4th days were probably just the hardest, just because it was so swollen, and I could still talk. I talked fine. Nobody noticed that I was talking weird or anything, but it was just very uncomfortable. Also, eating was not very fun at all either, just because every time I try to eat, I have to be careful with eating, which kind of ruins the pleasure and excitement of eating food. I have to really think about everything that I'm eating and try my best not to like eat the ball, because sometimes, you know, when you're eating, you don't realize how much you use your tongue until you get it pierced, because when you bite into anything, like, I always keep, like, if I eat too fast, I keep accidentally biting the bar, which is really bad for you, and it hurts. Besides those 2 days, the rest of the days were pretty okay. Like I said, it's gonna be sore. That's totally normal. My tongue swelling has gone down now. It's been already week 1, and I feel a lot better. I can talk perfectly normal now. In a few weeks, I'm gonna go back and get the bar changed to a shorter bar, because right now it is pretty long. But they do that on purpose so that your tongue has enough space to swell up, because it is going to swell. Like I said, during those first few days, it needs that space so that it can heal properly. When it goes back down, that's when you go back to wherever you got it pierced, and you can get the bar shortened. So I didn't expect to make this video so long. I was trying to keep it really short, but it looks like it's starting to get a little bit long. So I'm probably going to cut this pretty soon. But I just made this video just because I just wanted to kind of track down, let you guys know how my tongue is feeling after week 1 of getting it pierced. Like I said, it has been about exactly a week. It's been about 8 days. My tongue is so far back to normal. The pain is very minimal. It's obviously not 100% healed yet, but the worst of it is over, so it's a lot easier to eat food now. I definitely still want to be careful with it. Like I said, it is still in the healing process, but overall, if you want to get it done, it's definitely worth it. It's a really cute piercing. I really like it along with my other piercings since I have a fair amount of piercings. It definitely tops off, gives it that nice fun look. I like to play with it a lot now since the swelling has gone down and it doesn't hurt as bad, so I feel like I shouldn't be playing with it so much, but it's kind of hard not to, especially because the bar is so long that now like I can like play with it up and down. If you guys can like see, like, I think I'm having a little bit too much fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to leave a comment and I will try to answer it the best that I can. My goal right now is to try to make a weekly video of it while it's healing, so I'll probably do like one through about probably 6 weeks. I'm gonna do one for about 6 weeks just because it normally takes about 6 weeks to completely heal. So this is week 1 so far. It feels perfectly fine so far. The first few days are the worst, and after that it's perfectly fine. Thank you again for watching this video, and hopefully I will be back soon with another video and another update on how this tongue piercing turns out. Bye guys.